shut down and everything, I actually had rocked a few shows up there. The homie goes to school up there, so he got us some college gigs and stuff like that. But
Because I feel like people would fuck with you up here, dog, for sure.
I do got it. Like, I follow my numbers and shit. I do got a solid amount of people who fuck with my music and stream it on Spotify and iTunes up in the Bay, from Oakland and San Francisco and even San Jose. So now that things are opened up, man, that's why I went out in New York and shit and did that. It was so nice to just be traveling again. So I'm definitely down to come to the Bay and fuck with y'all. Go up there
Hell
and
yeah.
rock some shit.
Hell yeah. No, no. No, I want that. So, we don't need no more of that. We need more like just like good times, like, like
Yeah,
chilling like this.
for sure. I'm on that same way, bro. And that's why, like, my brand and, like, my music and everything, although I'll touch on certain street elements and shit, I'm just trying to tell a different story, even, I was telling we actually had DJ Yalla here from NWA earlier here in our studio,
I
and he was
saw
here doing
that.
a book signing and a thing, right? And he was talking about, we're talking a little after, like, how why black and browns aren't closer in Southern California, and it's because of gang and prison culture, and it's not like that in certain other parts of the country and certain shit like that. So, I just said, while all that's going on and that story's getting told, there's another story on the side. There's the kid who was at the party where that happened at. There's a kid who's at the lowrider show, who's drawing, who's rapping, who's doing something else. And I, for me, I've seen the other story told. I want to tell that perspective. I want to see it from this other side and see our culture from that light. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong. I'm not gonna fucking talk shit about anyone else's art. That's what you do. That's what you do. There should be enough, attention that everyone could get some shine for the different elements we're bringing from our culture to hip hop, to media, to movies, to shit like that. Because it seems like it's only one story that people want to tell. It's only one story people want to continue to tell, and it's like, man, you can't put us in a box, like the culture's too, it's spreading too fast, man. And you see it with all these pages, and you see it with these festivals that are getting sold out right now. You got the ODs making a comeback so huge, and literally you have Chicano culture fucking bringing a revival to these old school acts and these classic, fucking 60s and 70s music that our parents grew us up on. You know what I mean? Like, that's amazing, bro. Like, who would have thought in 2021 you're gonna see lowrider shows sold out? You're gonna see, oldies concerts pulled up and selling out. Like, it's such a trip. So I'm happy to be a part of it. I think we're at a dope time right now for the culture and for music and for creating art. And we gotta own it. We gotta own it and tell our story the best that we fucking can. And I preach that shit all day. I'm right here with my other homies in the studio. I'm like, it's still just about who's telling the best stories. It's still about who can get the people in their world. And I don't give a fuck if you fucking whatever the fuck you do. You grew up in East Los and you're a metalhead. You're a metalhead and you fucking, because we got them out here too. If you tell the best story, you bring people into your world, they're gonna fuck with it and they're gonna fall in love with it, and that's what expands our culture. That's what defeats racism. That's what defeats all this bullshit. Is that people feel each other, like you're saying, having that connection since the heartbeat in the womb. Like I really have a passion for this shit, bro. And even if it ain't me personally who's gonna fucking put us on that and get us over this hump, I want to be a part of the process that gets us past it, and get that my son and my kid could fucking have that culture right there available, the way we have white culture, the way we have black culture, the way we have every culture. Why how come we're not right there in the forefront? We absolutely should be, and without getting too preachy, like I see the bigger picture in it, and I try to do that shit with my music and everything I do, bro. So
But that's the thing is that Raza like be getting shafted in the hip hop community, homie. Like I created this platform because I was like basically how Adam 22 was like document or started interviewing fools that he thought were dope that nobody was interviewing, and which I thought was dope. Like he can't interview everybody, right? And he don't really see our community that much, homie. And so, I felt like we got instead of complaining and hating on him, not at all, because he's doing what he, like create our own platform where we can start to blow up ourselves, with like trying to the food community, foods, all those pages. But for me, I'm trying to be a little bit more positive because I got a lot of love for Foods Gone Wild and all that. But like you know, I'm an actual gang member, homie, and like I know about tweakers and about those things, and like I always think like there's a cholo, I'm trying to remember God his name right now, a popular Southside rapper. Um, God damn, he's from Pico Nuevo. I forgot his name right now. Pico Nuevo. He's a super cholo, but he was tripping on the Fools Gone Wild because, and I want to get your point of view on this, is if you saw one of your family members on there tweaking out, looking all crazy, you know, how would you feel? I had a stepbrother that got deported and probably died now because he was such a drug addict, and he was like those guys, all like, you know what I mean? And
Right, right.
I don't know if I would be cool with that. So it's like some of it's cool, I understand, but some of it's like they're making money off of our pain. And then a lot like so then I don't know, but then on the flip side, they blow so many people up and give so many opportunities to people. So it's kind of hard. Like, do you ever think about those things or how to balance like those kind of like the platforms that we're creating? Do you think that they should be responsible at all, or do you think that they should just kind of do whatever it's their platform?
Damn, that's a good fucking question, man. I mean, there's no easy answer to that because, like you said, there's a positive that comes out of it.
Hell
There
yeah, a
really is,
lot.
you know,
I would
as
say way
far as
more
just
positive than
even
negative.
not only just promoting and like visually, but there's a pride to it. There's a pride when you haven't been represented, when every superhero, every hero you've ever had never looked like you. Since the
Exactly.
moment you're fucking a little kid, and then you have this little page that shows your little homies and shows the stupid shit you say, hey fool, nah dick, the way you talk. Not, hey son, what's up, man? You're not trying to talk East Coast.
This
You're not
fool,
trying
you
to
know,
talk Southern.
yeah.
You're not trying, but trying to talk how you grew up. It's
Yeah.
very powerful. Like there's something that happens there, and I think the essence of it is pure and it's dope because at the end of the day, they're not showing nothing that isn't real.